YouTube. It's Louis here. I'm finally back from Greece. It's good to be back. It's been a long time, but yeah, we're looking at Quant today. We're taking a look first at the weekly time frame, and the first thing that we can see is that Quant is bullish on the weekly time frame. We're above all these EMAs. I just want to take a look at the two main ones I'm focused on at the moment. Is this orange one and the purple one. The purple one is the 20 weekly EMA and the orange one is the 55 weekly EMA. Once these cross over, when this 20 actually crosses on top over the orange one, we have a bullish cross. Over here we have the bearish cross, and so this would be the bullish cross signaling our next bull run. This is interesting because this is lining up with the fact that we've just broken out of this inverse head and shoulders, which I gave you I don't know how long ago, over a month ago, when we started coming into this key resistance over here at the 55 weekly. And yeah, we rejected it at first, found support on this 20 EMA over here, the support that we confirmed right there on that wick. You held it going forward, also holding above that wick low over here, the range low, $83. We were kept on telling you guys that as long as we're above 83, we need to believe that Quant is bullish. It's going to keep going up. And so that's what we saw. So we ran into this key resistance, came back down, found support above 83, stayed above 83. And as long as we can do so, we should attack this $150 resistance. Now on the weekly time frame, you can actually see a weekly close above 150. This is amazing. But going forward, we need to see 150 continuously held as support. It'll be easier to follow the progress on the daily time frame, but of course looking at the weekly close every week going forward, now we wanted to keep an eye on this because you can see let's go to the daily now over here. So we did manage to, let's see the high of this 150. So we did manage to hit this target a few days ago, and we did come back down and reject it. So it's good to see that we're now breaking above it and actually closing our first ever daily candle above $150 ever since we lost it back in, I think it was January. And the pattern that sent us down was this head and shoulders, which we were able to give back in December. And now we've seen the inverse of that, this inverse head and shoulders, which we have broken out of. The technical target, I don't know where it's gone. It was here. I'll go on the weekly target. Oh, I'll go on the daily. Yeah, from here. This is the more conservative target. The more aggressive targets, if you just take it all the way from the wick, we can just go to the lowest body if you want. That's up to you. I'll just show you both. So once we broke out there on the 28th of September, it gave us a target around $390. So we were basically saying on the channel, this pattern, this inverse head and shoulders pattern, should take us back to the previous all-time high. Guys, if you do enjoy this video today and find value, I'd ask you to help with the algorithm by subscribing. We're on the road to 5K, as well as, of course, like, subscribing, and of course, commenting. I said subscribing twice, but I meant turn the notification bell on if you can, and make sure to follow me on my Twitter, Louis_crypto, because as I was away on holiday, a lot of you on the YouTube comments were saying, where's Louis? He's vanished without saying anything. I did say over on my Twitter that I was going on holiday, so make sure you're on my Twitter. I was posting live updates while I was on holiday as well over my Twitter, Louis_crypto. It's also the link below this video. There's a link to my Twitter. There's also an offer at the moment lasting until next Monday, which is 30% off my 30 plus video 6-hour video course. And I've got mentorship slots available. There's no discount on that, just if you're getting confused. But yeah, just head over to my Twitter, Louis_crypto, if you're interested in that. Going forward with Quant, what I would personally like to see, if you're asking me, Louis, I'm not too keen on buying right now, where would the best place be? Well, looking at the EMAs, wherever the 20 and the 55 is, you can see the last time we hit the 55 was here on the 22nd of September. And yeah, it might not be a while, but whenever you do eventually fall back down to that, that's a nice entry point, the 55 EMA. As long as we're above the 20, we should see, at least in the short term, in the next days, maybe weeks, we're going to continue up as long as we're remaining above the 20 EMA. And the 55 is a more longer term one. But if we ever do lose the 20, this purple one, we know, okay, this is where we're actually going to the orange one, the 55. And this is where we want to hold support. And if we can do so, that's a nice entry for Quant if you did not want to buy at these levels. But yeah, beautiful. Going back to the weekly time frame, remember this bullish cross that's about to form is your buy signal. So when this does form, you know, what we want to do is then come back down to it and hold this newly formed bullish cross. So something like this might happen when they cross over, and we might go sideways until you kiss it and then continue back up like this. Okay, so the moment where we're crossing over and confirming it as support, because one thing we don't want to do is fall under it and then lose this key range low, and then that's how we go lower. But we're not seeing any signs of that at the moment. We're seeing the most amazing signs, and Quant is leading the market, and is why I've been constantly showing you guys through this bear market. I've been constantly making videos on Quant almost every day, because for me, yeah, as you can, yeah, the chart does the talking. I don't need to show you. Just go check out the other cryptos. They haven't done much apart from your XRP, which is another crypto that I'm highly involved in the crypto chat that I have. And yeah, it's all in the education if you're interested. That's pretty much it. We've got this target set around the previous all-time high of $400. This is a move of about 200%. We've been calling it on the channel for over a month now. So well done if you've been a part of Quant, if you've been buying since these low levels of around $50. Ever since we confirmed $50 as support, this has basically told us that Quant is bullish, and then reclaiming this $83 range low, you basically broke above a level. This was once support, became resistance. So when you got above it, that's amazing. You created a new base. So this is your higher low. Going forward, we cannot lose this higher low. So that's why I'd just rather say don't lose $83. But yeah, focused on this. Do not lose 83. Now we're seeing a weekly close above 150. Don't get too excited, because we want to see this bullish cross form. That means we could pump this week, but eventually we will fall back down to it, and that is going to be your perfect entry point. This might go up another week, 2 weeks. Do not FOMO, because again, we will get eventually rejected, because although this was a pattern of the past, we need to take this neckline going forward as key resistance. And if we want to get some more pinpoint lines, we need to take this weekly close as a rejection. So I could put a point over there, drag it back, go through these points all the way back until here. You can see that this is also a valid line, but we'll adjust this line as the weeks go on. At the moment, because that just closed there and we rejected it, then you can say it is valid. It is valid because it's going through multiple points. But yeah, it could be changing. So that's why for the moment, I just want to stick with this old neckline that I have, which I haven't touched for many months. I've just dragged it a bit more forward. But there is also that smaller resistance over here, if you do want to draw that on at the moment. So it's basically saying, as long as we're below this now, we should start to head down. This is where we could see the weekly cross, bullish cross. But again, we're on the weekly time frame. Each bar is a week, guys. So just remember, it's not going to happen within 1 week. I'd love for it to do so, but it means that, okay, 1 week could be a dump, the next week could be a pump. It could be a month or so until we actually come back down to test this. So whenever we do so, that is going to be your key entry point. Do not really, well, we can say that as long as we're above 150, Quant is out of the bear market. However, it's very easy to go back below. This is what we actually want. We want Quant to go back below, hold this newly formed bullish cross if it does happen, and then confirm it, then break back above. And this is where, yeah, we're all set for Quant. We don't have to really worry about much going forward. But so close to that point, not there just yet. And we're all along, we're all here along the way. So yeah, head over to my community on Louis_crypto if you're interested. And yeah, just sharing your thoughts on Twitter, and just following the live updates which we do on Twitter if you did miss out anything while I was on holiday. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget, we've got 30% discount. Please support the channel by helping with the algorithm. Like, subscribe, comment, turn the notification bell on. And yeah, 30% off my video course until Monday next week. So yeah, and a few more slots available on the mentorship. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. And as always, peace.